Hola, hola, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a una nueva clase. Bueno, a pedido, empezamos una saga nueva de prepositions y collocations en lo que son prepositions of place en este caso. Así que vamos a compartir con ustedes sin más preludio un pequeño PPT que tenemos acá para ver un poquito también de conceptos también, ¿no? Acerca de dónde va qué cosa. Yo decía el in, on, at el otro día en una clase porque es lo que más se consulta, el in, on, at como en prepositions of place. Sabemos que vamos a hacer ya otro video de prepositions of time, pero pensaba hacer primero una pequeña introducción y después jugar un poquito con collocations, que es lo que más nos divierte en las clases. Pero bueno, antes que nada, está bueno repasar un poquito de conceptos y explicaciones un poquito más básicas en lo que refiere a explicaciones que cuando las decimos suenan coherentes. Siempre digo, ¿no? ¿Tiene sentido cuando decimos en voz alta? Bueno, entonces vamos a ver un poquito de eso. Entonces, cuando veamos esto, vamos a ver si puede tener sentido lo que decimos. Pero primero un par de comentarios acerca de at and in. ¿Por qué? Porque el at es el principal, el que hace más o menos confusa la cosa. ¿Por qué? Porque at es como que a la hora de traducir, entre comillas, porque la mayoría de mis alumnos, ustedes y los que ustedes están mirando también, tienen la tendencia a traducir. Entonces el at queda afuera. Y cuando lo decimos en voz alta, tenemos que naturalizarlo. Entonces, un concepto con at puede ser at, at the hospital, ¿no? At work, at home, ¿no? At, I don't know, at the doctor's appointment, ¿no? No in, donde in, como decimos siempre en las clases, in refiere a inside, within, ¿no? Sería uno de los ejemplos. Después tenemos, bueno, at the entrance, at the door, at this address. You can write at this at the hairdress. Right now, where are you? I'm at the hairdressers. I'm at the hairstylist, como quieran. Or home, ¿no? In my house, como digo siempre en las casas, refiere a inside the physical place, which is my house, under my roof. Y obvio, no otra afuera, ¿no? Estamos en, no, at home. I'm in my mother's house, I'm in my friend's house, sí, in, but at is at home always. At work, ok. At plus también puede ser entonces at an event, ¿no? I met her at a party, no, in a party, at a party, that was the event. At a wedding, tenemos que naturalizar por contexto. ¿Por qué? Porque in, ya al haber dicho in como in, within, at a party, como the party was the place that I am recalling. I remember that I met her in a party, no, at a party. Porque in, como decía recién, in. At a wedding or at a meeting, como lugares puntuales donde ocurrieron ciertas cosas. Esto sin contexto también del tema de los tiempos verbales, ¿no? I met her at a party, or I met her at a wedding, or we met at a meeting. This is where we met. Creo que lo pongo ahí como contexto para que no quede tan frío. Siempre le pongo un time expressions para que, como hacemos siempre, ¿no? Un time expression que nos ayude. In enclosed, enclosure, enclosed space. ¿Por qué? Porque tiene que ser dentro de, ¿no? In a room, in a room, I don't know, is in that room, inside that physical place, ¿no? Or repeat, ¿no? Repeat, in a box. The cat is in a box, la clásica. Or, ejemplo, in a car, ¿no? He's in a car, inside the car. No digo, I go in car to my job. I go by car, ¿no? Es lo que decimos siempre, no by, no in. In train, no, by train. In car, no. I go by car, by train, by subway, by. In a car is the precise location and close space. He's into the car, in a car. In también, large location. Y ahí también tenemos cómo suena. A ver, esto hay que repetirlo siempre, ¿eh? Como decir, in a garden, the situation was this, ¿no? In a garden. In a yard, también puede ser. In a street, he was standing, the situation was in a street, into that boundaries, into that premises, into that street, in a street. On the streets, es más general. In a town, in a small town, there are many traditions because there's some small, it only happens in a small town. That's where it happens. or in plus abstract location. For example, in a photograph, she's in a photograph, she's in a book, or in an article. I read it in an article, huh? And I read that I know that because I read it in a book. It was in a book, into that thing. All right. Y add and in para cambiar un poquito. Recuerden, pueden verlo cuantas veces quieran y repetirlo, ¿sí? Para que tenga sentido. Es la única forma. Si lo leemos y no lo repetimos, no tiene sentido. Otra aclaración. Sometimes you see the same place with both an at and in, como decíamos el otro día en una clase, ¿no? Knocking on your door, knocking at your door. Use of English, ¿no? British or something like that. Como dice acá, there are exceptions, but generally when you refer to a place because of what happens at that place, you should use at, such as. Today, John is at work. At work. In work, in his work, no, in at work. He's attending to the office and doing something related to his job. At work. Sorry, are you okay? Yes, but I am busy right now. I'm at work. Doesn't matter. I'm in my office or I'm doing something related to my job. So at work, not in my job. At work. I'm at the office. Doing something in my office, in the office. Something happened in the office, into that place, or at the office, general. Yeah, I remember I was at the office at that time, huh? No, in the office. Of course, you were in. At school, huh? At school means that you are at school right now. My son in the morning is at school right now. But when you say in school, means that you are attending every day, in school, in university. Hey, kid, stay in school. Remember that phrase? Hey, stay in school. Don't quit. Don't drop out. That's, I'm in school. My son is in school. Why? It means he's attending every day to school. But at school, right now, he's at school. He's not at home. In the morning, he's at school, busy. At home, the same. Not in my house. No. At home. At the cinema, the action, yeah, was there, but not in. Of course, it was in the cinema. It wasn't out. So I was at the cinema. Huh? The situation was there at that place. No, in that place. Of course, it was in that place. It was at that place. Recordar siempre repetir la frase para que se naturalice. Si no, no tiene sentido. All right. Otras usos del in or at. There was a fire in the office. Where was the fire? At the office? No. Into the office. Not at the office. No. El fuego no estaba trabajando. El fuego apareció y transcurrió ahí adentro. Por eso there was a fire in the office. No, at the office. No, I was at the office and suddenly there was a fire in the office. That's the expression. No, at the office. In the office. Or, terrible. There was a fire in the school. ¿no? Nos tomamos el día libre porque there was a fire in the school, into the physical place, which was the school. No, at the school. I was at school at that moment, and there was a fire in these premises, the physical place, which was school, or in the house, whatever. In my house, your house, in the house, there was a fire into that limits. Maybe the fire spread all over the neighborhood. Terrible. All right. Oh, there was a fire in the cinema. ¿no? Terrible, ¿no? También. No, I was at the cinema and there was a fire in the cinema. All right, como decía recién, excepciones, ¿por qué? Por use of English, ¿no? In the hospital, ¿por qué? In the hospital. At the hospital, hey, where are you? I use the phone. Where are you? I'm at the hospital because I am waiting for my doctor's appointment, for example. Or I had an accident and I ended up in the hospital right now. Where are you? I'm in the hospital. You want to come to see me? Huh? That's the difference as a patient. Or in prison. All right, bad luck. Yeah, not at the prison visiting someone. No. As an inmate. All right, bad luck. Better luck next time, right? No. At the hospital, prison. Why? Because you're attending as a, I don't know, like a visitor, or like a patient to a doctor's appointment también. Ok, ahora vamos a la parte más divertida de todo el ejercicio, donde tenemos que ver la aplicación de on acá. Y el on sabemos que siempre desde la escuela era on the table, on the surface, ¿no? The glasses are on the table. Y como sabemos siempre, ¿no? On the table, is on page 2. Estas son las collocations, ¿sí? Ejemplos, on the sixth floor. ¿Ah? This woman is on the sixth floor in that room. That's the surface. On plus public transport, right? On the bus. Well, I'm on the bus right now. No, right? On the bus, not in the bus. Of course, you're in. I'm on the bus right now. I talk to you later. Okay. On the train, on a plane. I'm on a plane right now. On a plane. I travel by bus. I travel by train. This is how I travel. The means of transportation. This is how I travel: by bus, by train, by plane, by bike, or by foot. All right. Okay. Other expressions, and listen and repeat. On a list, on a map. No, in a list, in a map doesn't make sense, really. On a list, on a map, on a farm, on an island, on holiday, or on holidays. I'm on holiday right now. No, I'm not on holiday. Maybe in the summer. On vacations, on TV, on the radio, on the radio. There was some Donna Summer song. Oh, on the radio, on the internet, on a website, on a website. Why in? Because in is into that place. So I saw it on a list, on a map, on the radio. I heard it on the radio. I saw it on TV. It's natural. You need to repeat it. Repeat the phrase. Otherwise, there's no exercise. Okay, very important to repeat this, right? Well, now that we added some other expressions, we're gonna go to the most fun part of the exercise, which is, yeah, repeat, repeat. Two, all right. Two, let's go with the listen and repeat, right? Two verbs of movement in final destination, which means two, it has different usages. So two, I drive to work, I go to work, I go to work, or I go to Oxford. All right, you're lucky, you have a lot of money, right? I go to university. I'm currently attending. All right, you know this? Go to home? No. Let's go home, darling. No, let's go to home. You know, this doesn't make sense. Other usages? All right. I accepted an invitation to, I don't know, to a party, a visit to a place. All right. So into, in, within. That's like a little more accurate, and this is one of the final expressions, because in the next video we're going to practice collocations. This way the introduction. Okay, action verbs, remember, and state verbs. Action verbs: run, talk, walk, and state verbs: have, meet, know. So we're going to apply it for a space, into a space, within into the physical boundaries of a space, or verbs of action, action verbs. So I go into the garden, I get myself into that place, or I run into the house, into the physical place, which is my daughter was running into the house. Right. Right. I use in. I never use into. This is more like maybe for written English. I never use into for spoken English. That's true. And I always use in. I go in. I go in. Or I go in, or get in, or walking through the garden, something like that. Big garden. So that's more or less the explanation, right? You go in the garden, go into the garden. I say this. I don't never say that. Just for the record, right? All right. Do not use into with enter, because it's the same basically for a physical place. I don't know. He entered the room. That's it. Or he got into the room also. Also for abstract places, examples: he entered the data into the computer. He entered the data. This is more like computer, I think, vocabulary. Some people, some students IT students know more than me. Tell me in the comments if this is right. Maybe I'm wrong, huh? They entered into a contract. They entered, what does it mean? They accepted and they are into the contract right now. So they accepted, they signed, and now they entered into this contract. I don't know, maybe this is more applied for work, maybe. Okay, they entered into the contract. This personnel of my company are included into this project. So they entered into the contract, right? Okay, esto fue la introducción para verbs, prepositions of place, right? Prepositions of place. En el próximo video vamos a meternos más un poquito en lo que es ejemplos. Vamos a seguir con la parte número 2 en collocations. Esto estaba bueno para saber un poquito el contexto y a la vez saber dónde ubicarlos. No está bueno sobrepensar tampoco, como digo siempre. Este video es para listen and repeat. Denle play nuevamente y díganlo en voz alta para que tenga sentido, porque la collocation va ahí y suena aparte que tiene sentido, como les decía anteriormente, tiene sentido, si no, in es traducción, porque decimos en castellano en todos lados. Espero que haya servido. Pronto, la segunda edición de este video. Gracias por estar ahí. Recuerden que tenemos ahí los martes y jueves una sesión de conversión en nuestro server de Discord de Frontend Café. Les dejo ahí abajo la descripción. Y see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much. Bye.